I love to breathe in the air when I'm around the girls. It's human nature. I've been thinking about that a lot, but mom came home all cranky about the table project. I love to breathe in the air when I'm around the girls. It's human nature. I've been thinking about that a lot, but mom came home all cranky about the table project. Tonight was one of the worst nights. Mom said, "We're doing the table together." I had one job, and the wire was supposed to be connected to the brain, and mom doesn't know how to use a better time, and this is what she does to me, and this is the worst thing she can do.
And what was worse, that um, you were being disrespectful to her, and that happened, and that got you into trouble. Yeah, and we're good helpers around the house, and just the wire needs to be found in the brain, and just getting and the wire needs to be found in the brain, and Miles shouldn't be going through that with mom all the time, and then he gets in trouble for it. I mean, and it makes him he. I mean, he's not stupid. I mean, what we have right here is not what we have right here is not rocket science, and not being and not being disrespectful to mom and answering her, and getting in trouble all the time at home. I mean, come on, it's not rocket science. It's not. It's not rocket science.
Kai, you're right. I can't keep getting into trouble all the time with mom and Jim and getting embarrassed. It's not rocket science.
So far, there's been and we found nothing, and and look what we found, nothing. And look what we found, nothing. During the week, it's always the same story with mom playing her music in the music room. You know, when we were living in hut, when we were living in Derry, this never happened before. And doesn't give what Miles needs, putting that in his head, and not giving what Miles needs, putting that in his head, and not letting Miles breathe air when he's around the girls, and also and playing her music all the time in the kitchen doesn't help us get a break from the craziness. And that's what she's been doing lately, a lot lately. And putting the blame on Miles and not using her timing wisely. Very very disrespectful. Yep, not using her time wisely and just putting on the music and just working on her paintings and just puts it on Miles while Miles tries to get a break from the craziness. Instead, she takes advantage of it. Very disrespectful.
I'm gonna try not to be disrespectful to Mom when she's talking to me. And I don't want to live with Mom in South Carolina forever. Like Beast Boy and Kai, it's not fair to you, and it's not fair to anyone.
Yeah, we are. And, so, Natasha, I want to talk to Miles.
I'm sorry, Miles, that you had to deal with a lot tonight with Mom and Jim. And Mom likes to put her depressing music in the kitchen all the time.
I need to be smarter than this, Natasha. And I was just saying, I don't want to live with Mom forever. It's not fair to you, it's also not fair to me, and it's not even fair to Beast Boy. And it's definitely not fair to Kai. Somehow Mom has a way of not doing her job when she's supposed to like being a teacher rather than a parent. And as soon as she mentioned the hallway, she said the table that we're gonna do together every fucking time I turn around. I know how Mom is, and she'll torment me, and she'll do it behind my back.
Don't worry, Miles. And if we have time, I miss spending time with you, Miles. And I know Mom is Mother, but you're right. Mom will find a way to torture you, and sometimes she'll do it behind your back. But don't worry, babe. I'm here for you always.